Okay, let's move on to the fourth item on my list here. I think it's so important to have a big red easy button for your customers. So it has to be easy for distributors. It has to be easy for their customers, the end user of your products. What specific items need to go into building out a good customer buying experience?
Well, customer service is so critical, right? And we invest so much time and money in onboarding new distribution that it can easily be disrupted or even ruined by a poor customer experience afterwards. So you said at the onset, every company has their own sales prevention department. If we consider the own companies we work for, we can kind of list out those things. One of the things that we advise within our consulting corporation is you can knock out the easy stuff pretty quickly. So policies that you have in place that are good for your internal team, but maybe not good for your customer, you can eliminate things like that. You can also look at what your competitors aren't doing well by asking your distributors, because they'll be happy to tell you. And so you can take things like that and just with the mindset of eliminating friction at every possible turn. And what I think you'll find over the net effect over time is that everything becomes much easier. The customers become happier, and one of the best things to get from a customer is a compliment. They're rare, right? It's much more common to get complaints. But when your customer service team is being held up because that experience is so good, then you've achieved that level of greatness.
Yeah, Sampa ensures that their distributors are getting what I would call a progressively better buying experience over time. And we talked about that while I was at their booth at Apex 23. Let's listen in.
Absolutely. So we have now developed a couple of protocols and systems resources within our organization that allow us to very quickly react to truck down situations or unit down situations. Okay. We are very efficient in overnighting products anywhere in North America, and customers are making use of that because they understand. Mainly when you're talking about the C's and D's nobody wants to keep a lot of inventory,
right?
But we do, because we manufacture the parts we sell, yeah. Right? So we have a complete range in all of the product categories that we manufacture. We have a complete range from A to E's and F's, right? So these E's and F's, sometimes distributors or shop, they need to get those parts overnight or even the same day. Yeah. The other thing that is interesting is we're seeing an uptick in will call.
Okay.
And we believe that once Fontana is fully operational, as we're already seeing in Georgia, in Beaufort, the will call option for these bigger markets that we are in will increase even further.